little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though. That is nasty.
Wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with the channel.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, you know what to do. Click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in front of one of our up-and-coming videos. Get you some exposure, or if you got a full song you want to get done, a full reaction, we can do that as well, man. Either way, make sure you check out the information that is down below, man. All right, so we are doing Billy Joel today, man. First time doing Billy Joel on the channel, man. We're doing Piano Man. I know that's a huge song. Guess where we got that from? Discord. And shout out to all our patrons, man. Discord is just an extension of Patreon. So just so you know, everything is business as usual. You still get exclusive content. Nothing has changed there.
Absolutely. Just connect. You know, if you're on Patreon and you want to get involved in a more, communicative fashion with us in the channel, that's what Discord is for. We're doing Piano Man, Billy Joel. Shout out to everybody that voted on this one, on this poll. Shout out to Preroll Pro and Andrew. Andrew is our community manager, for those of you who don't know. And Preroll Pro has been somebody that's been rocking with us for a while. And they both have teamed up and have helped us tremendously with organizing the new poll section. We're going to make some extra tweaks to it to make it even better for you guys, just so everyone feels a little bit more included in the selections. So be on the lookout for that. But Billy Joel, let's get into a little bit about him from the wiki. Billy Joel is an American singer, songwriter, and pianist. Looks like he's from New York City. Okay. I think he's from the Bronx, man. BX, man. Shout out to everybody from New York.
All these freaking New Yorkers.
He's commonly nicknamed the Piano Man after his signature 1973 song, Piano Man. So that's the one we're doing today.
Wow.
And just for the record, I've heard this song, not the whole song, just somewhere in somewhere in a bar or something like that. Something Piano Man. Like, I've heard that somewhere. We've not heard the song. I don't think Ryan's heard the song.
Yeah, that didn't sound familiar the way you sang it.
Yeah, because I can't sing it like Billy Joel. But just so you know, full disclosure. So, man, he's been doing his thing since the 70s, man. From 71 to 93, he released 12 studio albums spanning the genres of pop and rock, and it looks like he released something in 2001. He's got like 160. I think he sold 160 million records, man. So he's one of the highest selling. He's the fourth best selling solo artist in the United States with over 160 million records sold worldwide.
Wow. Yeah, that's solid, man.
So he's looks like, again, he does rock, he does pop. So we'll see what's going on. So from the 70s and up until 2001, he was doing his thing. So thank you guys for putting this poll together, because again, we've always said we want to get to those big names, those huge big time artists, man, that made impact. And he's one of those guys that I think was left on the list for us, man, to kind of get to. So let's see, man. Billy Joel, Piano Man.
That kind of sounds familiar. That.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. A regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
Who's on the harmonica? Is that him too?
Might be him.
Wow.
He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 la.
motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it feels like a bar song for real. For real, you know what I mean?
Like put your arms on people's shoulders and you gotta rock back and forth. That's that. This
it does, man. It does. I have heard this before, guys. Not in its entirety. I mean, literally just that. That harmonica. I don't know if that's him playing. I was saying that while I was talking to George while the song was playing. Like, I wonder who's on the harmonica, and it might be him. So give us some feedback if that is him. So, this sounds like the quintessential piano bar song.
It is,
right?
Yeah.
It does. It sounds like, being in a piano bar and someone's just singing, and playing the piano. And I think the keys sound great, by the way.
And Billy Joe Ryan, hate to interrupt, he is playing them harmonica.
Wow. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So he's basically a one band show right at this point in time in the song, right? So I like it, man. I think it has a classic type of sound to it and kind of like a timeless quality to it, especially that harmonica sound. Mm-hmm. It really kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, I've kind of heard that. It was really familiar to me at that point when that came in. So have heard parts of this, but still kind of a relatively new listen for me.
Yeah, I mean, as far as how I think it sounds, man, I think he sounds nice. He has a nice voice. Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth, man. It sounds like a classic bar, because we have this spot out here in Vegas. I don't know if it's still open. I think it's called the Piano Bar, where people just do live stuff. I mean, I think they do improv or stuff like that. It's in the town square.
Oh, okay.
It reminds me of that. I forgot the name of that spot. I think it's made literally be called the Piano Bar. But yeah, man, he's got a good, nice voice. The soaring chorus, I think, is kind of iconic. The harmonica sounds good. What is he talking about here in the lyrics? He's talking about an old man, maybe at a piano bar, like a local. To me, it's like a local Cheers bar, except with the piano action in it. And everyone's kind of sitting around. Back when motherfuckers used to sit on the piano and people would, and people
request
would
songs
and stuff like that. So the feeling I get, man, is that this is just a place that you can go, a piano bar, and Billy Joel seems to be the guy that kind of can lift people's spirits if they're going through something. Maybe I don't know. That's just the feeling I get. Is like, send me a song, man. I had a rough day. Back when I was a young lad. Send me a song that brings me back to that time where life has kind of beat me down. Maybe it's a way to. This song feels like a bring people together type of song.
Yeah.
So it's cool, man. I don't know how you can listen to this and just be appalled by it.
Exactly.
Like, oh my God, no. But let's keep it going.
And you got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la la la, did it all.
That's what I'm thinking right
La
now.
la, did it all. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone.
one more quick pause, man. I like the way this sounds, but doesn't it have like a somber type of
a little sad, yeah.
sadness to it? You know, and I'm looking at the lyrics here as we read. It looks like people go to this piano bar to maybe escape their problems, right? And or maybe just to drink away their problems and listen to Billy, the piano man, kind of play tunes to their miserable lives. You know what I'm saying? That's what it kind of sounds like. Just play us a song and you got us feeling all right. Not great, but all right. You know what I mean? Just enough to get us through. Bill, I believe this is killing me. As the smile ran away from his face, well, I'm sure I could be a movie star if I could just get out of this place. You know, so
I'm stuck in this one.
So it's just like I'm drinking my life away, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Light up a smoke, tell a joke, you know. And when I said that this kind of sounds like the, you know, classic quintessential type of bar song, and you brought up Cheers, that's exactly what I think about when I think about a bar song. But Cheers was actually a happy place to go. But as I think back on it now, everyone had problems.
They did.
Everyone had problems, right?
That's
in that
why
bar.
they went to Cheers.
Yeah.
Where everybody knows your name.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And knows your problems, apparently. So, so I think he did a really good job capturing the realness of problems that people may encounter that may go to a piano bar. And you can feel it. You can feel it in the piano playing, and especially in that harmonica. That harmonica always is a instrument that always sounds like pain to me. You know what I mean? It just sounds like, rough life. You know what I mean? When I hear blues or jazz or something like this, there's some struggle in that sound to me. I always associate it with that. So I think he does a really good job capturing that kind of feeling for me.
It's a musical pep talk to me.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just like, it's a musical pep talk. Like, you know, it could always be worse. Let's just enjoy the moment that we have with each other. Let's just share this special moment to take our minds off of just, our some of the trials and tribulations that we're going through in life. You know, maybe failed career attempts and or whatever else he's talking about it here. But yeah, there is a joyful sort of sadness here. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like I said, a musical pep talk, a musical pat on the back is what it sounds like. So I can understand why this went off. I feel like a lot of people, even not just outside of Long Island, a pub in Chicago, a pub in Detroit, can relate to the, maybe people in these neighborhoods, man, because the vast majority of us are like struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're very privileged if life is easy for you. You know, so. All right, cool. Let's keep it going.
Crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile because he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer, and they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar.
And that, my friends, is a song about life. Right? I think you could take so many things out of this, man. You could take struggle, because George so eloquently put it, most people are struggling. I think you can also take this as roll with the punches, so to speak. Life can throw things at you. It's better to kind of take it with a grain of salt and maybe go somewhere where you're liked and loved and you can have a little fun and kind of, you said pep talk. I think that's a great analogy for it. Just to kind of feel like everything is going to be all right. One thing that I like at the end of the song in the last verse, he said the manager gave him a smile because he knows that the people have been coming there to see him, basically, to forget about life for a while. So I think we were on the right track, George. And then the piano sounds like a carnival, meaning I think the way I'm taking that, the piano is kind of like a sigh of relief. Like I actually have fun here. Life has kicked me in the ass all week. It's Saturday now, right? Because he said it's grouse good for a Saturday, right? But they come out to see him because typically from what I'm gathering, typically this is the bar that people come to during the week just to get through the week. Mm-hmm. Just so I can get to work the next day, I need to go to this bar and kind of release. So for a crowd to be good on a Saturday, it's actually a Saturday. People are pretty happy you don't have to work. So I don't technically need to go to this bar to get through the week. Because it's Saturday. Mm-hmm. I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'll reserve that for Monday through Friday because I'm going to need that medication. I'm going to need to get that drink in, And they put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? The way I take that line, and I could be wrong, I think it's like, hey, your life is just as miserable as ours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're very talented. You should be doing other things. Because earlier he said the waitress is playing politics or something, practicing politics. So maybe she wants to do something else with her life. The other guy, I can't remember the guy's name, said I'd probably be a movie star if I wasn't here, and so bringing it back to the last verse, like, man, what are you doing here? You should be playing on the big stage somewhere. You should be like Billy Joel.
Yeah, that was last week. That was last week. Shit changed since last week, man.
So yeah, man, I thought that was a good way of bringing the whole messaging home in that last verse. Again, this song just has a timeless kind of pep talk type of quality to it, man. I just think that you can't really go wrong with something like that. It's no surprise that this has done what it's done because I feel like it's motivating for a lot of people. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just feel like people can kind of go back to a song like this because it has a somber sadness to it, but it has a togetherness about it too. Like everything's gonna be all right, So I think
we all going through some bullshit.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I think that it's no, like I said, it's no secret and it's no fluke why this song kind of did what it did.
Yeah, for sure.
So I enjoyed it as a reaction. I don't know if it's my style, but I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it for a reaction, and I'm glad that you guys gave us the opportunity to react to it.
Yep. This is a nice change of pace. I always appreciate, what do we do? King Gizzard the other day, and now we're doing Piano Man. We're getting, I know we're going to get back to some metal, y'all. Relax. But it's nice to have some just variety on the channel. I think a lot of you, especially people who have been rocking with us for a while, that have been holding us down for years, not people who come, are here today and gone tomorrow. Not that that's a bad thing. That we appreciate any time that anyone spends with us. But for the people who really, for years and years and years, have been rocking with us, man, we want to make sure that we know you guys know that we see you, and we do want to give you variety because those are the people that tend to ask for variety on the channel. So this is our way of trying to give you that, and this is a nice change of pace, man. He had said something, the last verse when he said it's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile. I feel like Billy Joe comes off like the hometown hero or some shit to me in this, like of a small town.
Yeah.
Like Lil Billy, yeah, let's all go. The mayor, everybody's in the fucking bar. Yeah. Let's all go see Lil Billy play on Saturday night, right? Everyone knows him and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And even like it to me, it comes off like the manager of the bar is like, thank God. Thank you, Billy, because it's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile like, I needed this. You know what I mean? We needed the business, and you bring the business as well, so it gives me that hometown, like just champion of, this small city type of feel. I thought he sounded good. I thought his voice sounded good. I thought he hit that soaring note, especially when it was coming towards the end of the song. He just sounds good. Mm-hmm. Piano was played very well throughout the song. Obviously, I would hope. Right?
You would think so, right?
It's called the piano, man. So I would hope the piano sounds good. Thought he played the harmonica well. Yeah, I thought there was a lot of emotion in that harmonica, to your point, what you were saying as well, Ryan.
Yeah,
Not a song that I could see myself putting on a playlist, man, but for sure, if I'm out at a bar and, I'm hanging out, or, if I see him live or something like that, if they do like one of those old school artists that come to Vegas at the park or at the festival. This
Yeah.
would be a very nice song. I'm sure he kills this live as well. So yeah, man, good song, good change of pace. I see why it worked. Yeah, we'll continue to get to those polls, man, and just keep voting on the polls, and we'll keep
sir.
looking in other sections. The redemption section, I think we were looking at Lost and Meadow as well, as far as that group on Discord. So these are all groups on Discord, guys. So we'll keep looking at the groups, the polls, and seeing what you guys want us to do. So we appreciate the request. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you guys check us out on Discord. Check us out on Patreon. The information for both of those will be in the description below. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas.
We out.